Hey guys, it's Will, and today I'm going to be making a video of my top 5 favorite evil teams in Pokemon. Now, just to set up some ground rules here, this is main series games, so nothing like Cypher or whatever the evil team was in Pokemon Trozei, and minor spoilers just in case you haven't played either Black, White 2 or X and Y, considering those are the more recent games in the series. Let's get started.
Starting off our list is Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum's Team Galactic. Probably my biggest problem with Team Galactic is that, well, to me at least, they're barely memorable. Their main plot concerns utilizing the two main Pokemon of the Sinnoh region, Dialga and Palkia, to destroy the current Pokemon universe and rebuild it in their leader, Cyrus's, image. Now, this may sound cool, but honestly, when putting together this video, I needed to look up what Team Galactic's plan was. Mostly because, well, to me, they're not that memorable. Like, not at all. However, the role of Team Galactic, specifically their leader Cyrus, does improve. In Pokemon Platinum, Cyrus appears at the beginning of the game as opposed to the middle or the end, and his motives and means are made a bit more clear. But honestly, even with their leader's expansion in Pokemon Platinum, Team Galactic still doesn't do it for me. Is it their kind of, well, just gross outfits? Is it their more or less, well, horribly overused and boring goal? Probably both. It pains me to put the main antagonists of my favorite Pokemon generation so low on the list, but at number 4 is Teams Aqua and Magma from Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Yes, they count as only one team because they're basically the same. The main goal of either team is to expand their favorite part of the earth. Team Magma wants to expand the land so that people in Pokemon have more room, and Team Aqua wants to expand the sea so their water Pokemon have more room. And in Pokemon Emerald, both teams are present doing their own thing. Even though I do prefer Kyogre out of the Gen 3 legendaries, I still think Team Magma's goals are a bit more sound. I mean, Hoenn is mostly water anyway, and even a scientist in Slateport City tells you that there's a lot of water in the world already. Also, the female grunt in Team Magma is cuter, and just listen to Maxie's voice in the anime.
Crazy! There are people on this island as well as your own!
Voice acting at its finest. Also, the scene in Emerald where Maxie and Archie return the red and blue orbs, I really liked that scene. It always resonated with me for some reason. I feel like plenty of you would have expected this at number 1, or at least a bit higher on the list, but number 3 is Team Rocket, from all the Generation 1 games, as well as their remakes, and also all the Generation 2 games, and their remakes. Team Rocket always seemed, to me at least, like a small-town gang. Their plans never really expanded beyond small-town burglaries and, well, slowpoke detailing, but they had something the other two teams didn't: personality. Yeah, Teams Galactic and the Aqua Magma duo tormented you throughout the game, but I feel like Team Rocket was the first gang I hated. They made you feel anger and sadness in Lavender Town when they killed Cubone's mother. And maybe you even felt a little bad for Giovanni after you watch his criminal empire crumble at your hands, and watch his followers desperately look for the man that once led them. I don't know why Team Rocket never struck a chord with me. Maybe it's because I didn't grow up with them as my arch nemesis like most did. However, I would love to see them make a return in future games, especially to have the mystery of Giovanni's disappearance explained. I honestly wasn't really the biggest fan of Generation 5. I enjoyed Black and White well enough, but their sequels dragged their feet a little bit in terms of getting to the cool stuff in my opinion. Coming in at second place is the evil team from that quadruped of games, Team Plasma. Team Plasma's main goal was pretty simple, honestly. They just want Pokemon to be free, and they go about this by battling you with Pokemon. Yeah, their villainy is incredibly flawed, but that's what made them endearing to me. Team Plasma fought past their flawed motives and still fought for what they believed in. And honestly, during that time in Black and White, before you knew Getsus was behind it all, N's true belief in his actions really made me, and it seems plenty of other Pokemon players, really question the morality of all. Was what we're doing to these small creatures right? When the initial X and Y leaks were starting to spill out of Japanese Korokoro, one of them concerned the evil team we'd be battling in these games. That team was known as Team Flare. According to the original Korokoro scans, a little bit about Team Flare's motives were revealed. According to these scans, Team Flare's original motive was to, well, get a lot of money. While a lot of people thought they were going to be the worst team yet, I was excited. After Black and White's preachy Team Plasma, I thought this was really funny, and honestly, I felt the tongue-in-cheek approach of Team Flare was well needed. However, When X and Y was released last month, I was, well, in for a shock. Team Flare's initial goal of get money, get paid was replaced with a main goal of mass genocide, while looking fabulous. This honestly threw me for a huge loop, and I grew to love this wacky change of pace for Team Flare, with them constantly jumping back and forth between being as fabulous as can be and, well, murdering everyone. Also, if your heart already isn't on fire for Team Flare, I'll end this video off with the battle theme of their leader, Lysander. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Also, thank you to all the Let's Players I shamelessly stole footage from because I'm too poor to afford capture equipment.